old are you, Mr. Nolan?
22.
You know how many warrants you got? I hope you have some money to pay. I don't even know if I can count this high. He's got to have 40 warrants on here. I can't look at a guy with 40 warrants and think that he's coming back here to pay.
He will.
Where were you working before you were incarcerated?
I wasn't working.
Why? Your decision to retire at 22? I love it.
What do you do with a guy who's been legal to buy booze for only a year, who also has 40 outstanding warrants? The obvious answer is to throw him in jail. But that question is surprisingly less about rhetoric and more about reality. Most of those warrants are in the 36th district, and if they're ever in front of this soft judge, Judge Perkins, they'll never be executed either. Judge McNally isn't that soft, but he is a realist. He knows when a defendant doesn't care, and he knows when a defense attorney is just advocating for a client. Stick around for his ruling to see why we call him Judge Dad. One more thing. I realize some of you don't want to hear my voiceover, and that's fine. I put the countdown timer in there for you. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let's roll, nerds.
J. Wall, Orion, Nolan. 25B148261. Mr. Nolan, your name?
Jake Will.
How old are you, Mr. Nolan?
22.
Okay. You staying out of trouble?
Yes, sir. Johnson.
Counsel, does he stay in mute, wait formal reading?
He does, Judge.
And then he's-
Advocate on behalf of Mr. Nolan.
And then he's going to plead to suspend, right?
Yes,
Is
Judge.
that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you do that, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs are all those 2 points. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand and advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes,
To
sir.
the charge driving on a suspended, how do you plead?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on Gibraltar, near Allen, and Woodhaven, and Brownstown, May 31 of 25?
Yes.
Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Suspended.
Are you on probation or parole?
Yes.
For what?
CCW.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
By pleading guilty here, I want you to understand this would be deemed a violation of that probation or parole. That probation or parole could be revoked. You could be imprisoned on that charge as a result of this plea and conviction. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accept it. I've never, you know how many warrants you got?
Currently trying to take care of it. No.
You're not trying to take care of
I
it.
just got out of jail on Friday.
I hope you have some money to pay, because I am not giving you a payment plan and letting you walk out when you have somewhere in the neighborhood. I don't even know if I can count this high. He's got to have 40 warrants on here.
Your Honor, so I guess there was a ticket he had before Judge Heston. I guess he got time served on that ticket. I don't know, Your Honor.
Good for her. That's nice of her. But time served.
I'm not sure of the facts of that situation, Your Honor.
Judge, he had multiple cases. He just saw her recently while he was in custody.
I get it.
Your Honor, I would say he's gonna be monitored, right? I mean, I know the court may not want to go if he can't pay anything today, but he's on felony probation, so he's definitely.
Well, I didn't say anything about placing him on probation. I can't look at a guy with 40 warrants and think that he's coming back here to pay.
He will.
Oh, I'm sure. He's thumbed his nose at all these other judges, and somehow I'm so special.
I'm trying to.
He'll come back.
Take care of all of them while I was incarcerated, but they denied all of my plea by mail.
Who did?
36th district.
That's where the majority of them tickets come from.
You want me to
Probably
really,
want him to come.
you want me to really go through these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody acts like it's okay to abscond on the 36th. You know that? Everybody acts like it's okay to abscond on the 36th district court. Like there's some, well, that's okay. It's just 36th. I don't get it. Detroit, you live in Detroit. That's close to you in Detroit. Right?
Yes, sir.
Well, why didn't you go over there? Of course they're not going to be nice. Look at this. You got 13 warrants other than Detroit.
Judge, he spent 90 days in jail. I know it was for an unrelated matter, but I would ask if the court could take that into consideration. I believe he'll come back and pay, Your Honor.
Where do you work?
I just was recently incarcerated, so I'm trying to find a job.
Where were you working before you were incarcerated?
I wasn't working.
Why? Why?
I'm trying to
How
figure.
old are you? You're 22?
Yes, sir.
You made up your decision to retire at 22? I love it.
I was
Well, why weren't you working?
trying to find a job.
When did you last work anywhere, and where were you working, and how much did you get paid?
Last time I had a job, I was working at MJR.
And how many years ago was that?
I like 2, 3.
Longer than that, wasn't it?
About 3, 4 years ago.
What have you been doing? No wonder you're getting in so much trouble. How can you eat if you don't work? Somebody's got to let me in on these secrets. How do you get to eat if you don't work? How do you put a roof over your head if you don't work? How do you put gas in a car if you don't work? How do you pay for a car? How do you pay for clothes? How do you do anything?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. And what kind of an entrepreneur are you? Tell me, what kind of an entrepreneur are you? Now listen, are we gonna just kid one another? You wanna just have a conversation here? It's time to grow up, entrepreneur. What are you talking about? What kind of an entrepreneur are you?
Man, I know how to work on cars and stuff like that too, so that's what I've been doing. If they don't believe me, that's just on you.
Are you licensed? What did he say? What'd you just say?
I said, if you don't believe me, then that's just on you.
That's on me? Is that what you said?
Yeah, if you don't believe it. Not trying to be rude. Not really too much I can do.
Well, you didn't tell me anything about working on cars. You said the last time you worked was at MJR. Did I misunderstand you? And that was 3 or 4 years ago. And then I asked you how you eat, and you said you work on cars. How much did you make working on cars, say, in the 1 year before you went into prison?
Like 4 years,
Yeah.
I wanted to say,
More than 5,000?
yeah, yes.
Do you have your own garage?
I got my own set of tools.
Are you a licensed mechanic?
I went to Votech career training facility in high school.
Are you a licensed mechanic?
No, sir.
Your Honor, again, he did just spend 90 days in jail.
I get it. I'm just trying to make him understand. That's all. I'm not trying to be a tough guy here. I just don't understand. You got to rethink your direction in your life. You really do. Who's this with you?
My girlfriend.
Pretty girl. You know what happens? I got to tell you a secret. Pretty girls don't want to hang out with guys that don't have money and don't work and get themselves in trouble all the time. So you might want to give that some food for thought. I'm going to let you go. I don't see any reason to belabor this. I don't think you're going to listen to one thing I said, and I think you're going to go on and continue to act like you have. I hope I'm wrong. It's one of those situations I want to be wrong in. But you cannot go through life, and I don't understand this kind of thing. I see it every day. I just don't understand how you'll feel like 5,000% better about yourself if you're working and earning a paycheck. Do you know what I mean? You really will. I mean, I don't know what you do all day. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. But what do you do all day when you're not working? I don't understand it. I'm simply going to, that's all right. You got other fish to fry here. And you did right. I see you wrote a plea by mail. I tried to put you in front of the camera. So I want you to understand, this is the beauty of the system. Listen to me. Listen to me. Just listen a second. We tried to get you in front of the camera. Defendant not put in front of camera, I wrote down July 3rd.
That was the jail.
I know. It was the jail's fault. And I probably would have given you credit for time served then. And because you showed up today doesn't mean, and because this county didn't put you in front of the cameras, it's your fault. I'm not going to penalize you for that. I have plenty of reasons to be a tough guy and give you time to go to jail here and sit there for 60 or 70 days. Because you don't respect the system. You really don't. You're not going to. I'm not going to be a tough guy. I might talk a little tough, because sometimes, some way, I want to get letters like I got and saying, Judge, you turned my life around, like I got a couple of weeks ago from people that were in front of me 15 years ago. Maybe, just maybe, you're going to be one of those long after I'm gone from here, writing me a letter, sending it to the court saying, give this to McNally. He at least said some things to me that made me think twice, and I at least went out and made a living. I'm just telling you. This thing called life goes awful quick. You're hanging out on the streets. You're up to no good. You're not working. You're up to no good. You know what I know. Just that simple. But I'm not going to sit here and chastise you anymore. 100 fines, 200 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 4 1/4 or 30 days credit, 30, case closed. I hope you think about what I'm saying, though. You'll feel so much better about yourself if you're working. We have this thing called self-esteem, and all of us need to boost it for ourselves. Good luck to you. I really wish you well. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I just hope you'll think. You seem like a nice kid who just doesn't respect authority. I'd encourage you to work on that one, too. Good luck. Jonathan Patrick Johnson.